Group number 8 on the track right now. Okay.
Getting underway here with Group 8 on track here. The first minute completed with 7 to go. Follow along with the all blue of Diatta Collymore. Currently sitting sixth with just a couple of laps completed. Drivers yet to set their first fastest 3 consecutive times, or at least their first 3 consecutive laps. As Diatta goes third at the moment, dropping in a 15.515 a moment ago. Oh, and catches the curb and flips it over at the hot race chicane. It's a marshal on the scene to help him out here. As we're into seating practice, so there's a full complement of marshals on the track. We've got a couple working on a car here at the Infinity Carousel. We move forward to Mike Swauger. Goes to P6.
Trin out in front, 47 flat. Scott Kimbrow with a 48.5. Car number 4, car number 7.
Following along with Mike Swauger here. Currently running 4th in the round. Now goes to the top of the run with a 15.254 fastest time. Mike pulls it into pit lane. Gets his mechanic onto it. We'll reattempt some more top 3 consecutive laps here. We'll go to the next car back. It looks like the 4 car. That's one number I can see pretty clearly.
Car number 4 out in front, that is Trin. 45.6 for his fast 3. Mike Swauger, car number 5, second spot.
Attention from the road from before the chicane. Attention before the chicane. Okay, track's clear. Track's clear.
Diatta Collymore up into the 3rd spot now, 46.4. Out front, car number 4, Trin with 45.6 for his fast 3. Running order right now, 4, 5, and 6.
Attention before the right chicane, before the red chicane. Slow down in this area. Okay. Now have 2 more on the track. Get the plane, guys. Okay, after chicane.
As we pick on Tanongsaikul Trin coming in for a fuel stop here.
After the chicane on the right side. Okay, track's clear. Track's clear now.
Halfway through the session here, we're just following Tanongsaikul Trin, who is taking a fuel stop. Setting the fastest time with a 15.100. We'll follow along with Trin, the tyre driver coming back out. 5 minutes down, 3 to go. We are following along with Joaquin Desoto Jr. at the moment, currently running 7th in the run with a fast time of a 15.550. Joaquin currently sitting 18th for the round in the Serpent car.
Out front right now is car number 5, Mike Swauger. 45-1 for his fast 3. Diatta Collymore now in the 3rd spot. Patrick Schaefer jumping up into the lead spot now, 45 flat. We've got 2 minutes to go, guys. 2 minutes left.
Take it easy, the end of the pit, the end of the pit.
1 minute 45 left on the clock. Patrick Schaefer goes to the top in the 2 car with the fastest lap of a 14.92 as we're following along with Scott Kimbrow at the moment, currently sitting 5th on time with a fast lap 15.103. And Scott 6th in the round for seeding with a 45.570, top 3 consecutive. Patrick Schaefer is your top driver with a 14.831. Backs that up with a 15.179. Mike Swauger goes 2nd. Tanongsaikul Trin goes 3rd. Tim Wood goes 4th. Diatta Collymore goes P5. Scott Kimbrow goes 6th. Joaquin Desoto Jr. goes P7. Christian Lopez 8. Andy Moore, former world champion, the British driver, looking like he's having a shocking run out here. A whole bunch of 1 minute laps, non-indicative of his pace so far. Showing 9th on time with Chris Velez. No times for Chris, for the American driver. 50 seconds left on the clock. We continue following along, I believe, with Scott through the Infinity Carousel. Nice and tight up against those curbs. We're seeing the faster drivers come out and really stick into those inside lines now. .30 seconds left on the clock here. Patrick Schaefer on to try and go a little bit quicker at the moment. Has to go just a 1/10 of a second quicker across his 3 laps consecutive to go faster than Brian Thomas's time as we follow along with Patrick through the hot race chicane. A 14.9, he backed that up a moment ago with a 14.88, just half a 10th slower than his fastest lap. His final chance here to set a quick lap with 10 seconds left on the clock. Patrick Schaefer goes a 14.859 and just misses out on the top seed, a 44.676. Puts him 2nd of the round so far from Brian Thomas at a 44.648. So Schaefer, the German driver, just missing out on the top seed here in round 1 so far. Goes 2nd behind Brian Thomas's time of a 40.